All right, Al, this is another Saiga conversion video where we took a Saiga sporter like this in the imported condition and turned it into a full clone correct rifle. So starting at the front, pressed off the sight, the gas block, and the handguard retainer, and pressed on the correct sight block, gas block, handguard retainer. On the back here, we actually welded up the old selector markings and re-lasered it with the correct Russian markings. On the rear of the gun, we did a folder conversion. So you can see where our hole is here. We've got our square latch up in the front, latch in the rear. It's pretty tight. Do it with one thumb if you want. We threw a little optic on this, so we're not gonna fold it all the way up. Plus the wood doesn't really, with the side rail, doesn't really fold perfectly anyway. But really nice conversion. This gun came out really nice. The paint on the selector is actually the original Russian paint. So we matched up the Cerakote to the Russian paint. We stopped using Russian paint mainly because it's just not as good as the Cerakote. The Cerakote is just a much better coating. It's much harder. The other thing we did was we welded up the holes in the rear, moved the trigger guard forward, and so on and so forth. This gun, what I really like about it is the wood. The wood really makes this gun pop, really makes this thing stand out. We really like that. So I don't know if you guys can see a little close-up of that. We do everything in-house, from the machining, the welding, the Cerakote, the laser engraving, everything in-house except for woodworking. We don't do any woodworking. Occasionally we do, but not very often. This is a customer gun, but if you have a Saiga you want converted, check us out, Weapon Genetics. We have a Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that stuff. So we've got quite a few good reviews. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy off so you guys can see the coating. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. So regular Saiga, regular side rail, pretty sweet gun. This one, man, I love the way this furniture looks. I know it's not traditional, but man, I just think it looks so clean. It makes it really pop and stand out compared to a regular Saiga, especially when you go from this to this. But again, you can imagine, you know, we actually shortened the rear of the receiver, new rivets, all that stuff. So there's a lot of work that goes into this. So, like I said, if you got a Saiga, you don't have to do the rear end conversion. You can leave it with a standard rifle trunnion, which a lot of people do. If you have any questions on this, feel free to give us a call, and we'll see you guys in the shop or on the gun range. You'll have a great week.